Good morning, viewers. Welcome to Players Classic 2023. This is the 10th Players Classic show, 10th anniversary, which is kind of wild. I think my first one was maybe the 5th Players Classic. It feels like it was honestly last year. I can't believe it's gone so quickly. Anyway, there's a lot of new stuff here. It's a lot bigger. Some of the cars on the track are ridiculous as well. So I think we'll jump into it. We'll have a quick walk around, give you a bit of an insight into what's here, how it's laid out. If you aren't lucky enough to be here this weekend. So yeah, should we crack on, go for a walk? Come on. Okay, so this is our stand. So we're a mixture of Slam Sanctuary and Airlift Performance. Don't know if you've seen it on Instagram. I have tried to mention it as many times as possible. We've got a massive restock at the moment. So all of our sort of main designs, all the popular ones, they're all back in every single size. So make sure you check out the website if you're not here. So we've got our E30 LTO, which is by far the most popular car on the stand. I was just changing my shoes in it for about 5 minutes and everyone was taking pictures of me in the car changing my shoes, really awkward. We've got 840 as well. Probably one of Raj's favourites, I think, at the moment. Palm's G80 M3, it's quite popular. I don't think I've seen another one here. Last but not least, we have Charlie's F430 Liberty Walk. I say the LTO is the most popular car on the stand. That's definitely a lie, this is the most popular. He's doing some crazy today. I don't know if you've seen his little buggy he's got over here as well. He put that on the boot. He just picked it up and sat it on the boot like it was nothing. I don't know what he's doing. This is probably the one BMW that I think is missing from our channel, isn't it? I think he did mention he was on the lookout for one. If anyone has a good one, he did tell them to drop him a message. This is crazy, isn't it? So this has caught our attention. This is an RS4. He's come all the way over from Belgium. Clean design, nice build. And I think he's put the proper Audi RS wingback seats in it as well. Very nice, simplistic build. Love it. So all of this is evolved. More importantly, e-Venturi carbon fiber. This is the same kit Palm's got on his G80 M3. This sounds amazing and it looks even better. Honestly, works of art, e-Venturi, ridiculous. This is the E90 kit as well. He's also got the carbon fiber plenum as well on the top. I just can't get enough carbon fiber. I think everything should be made out of carbon fiber. It's like tennis, isn't it? Not that you can recognise it. Took me a minute as well. R34, all the way from Japan. First it went to Poland for Old Trace, and now it's all the way over here at Goodwood. Amazing. Can't tell it's an R34. There's only a couple of things that give it away.
Exact specs.
Size of this. I think this wins the award for most aggressive wing here today.
It can be later on if people want me.
That diffuser is crazy as well.
Talking about that, how many LTO products is there at the moment? How many kits? An FDRX7 kit.
Crazy. Do you know what's almost as crazy?
A few others on the way.
Jimmy from Performance Company, his 348 TS. I think he's done this quite recently. This is only in the last month or so. When I saw it, to be fair, I wasn't too sure how I felt about the black sort of arches, but in person it looks so much better. It is crazy. All the exposed headers. Such a cool build, isn't it? I think that's got to be one of my favourites here so far.
And then behind you, Matt?
Until now. I think ever since Petrolheadism, where there was a few of these, we've proper had a thing for them at work. Honda NSXs. They sort of go under the radar a bit, don't they? But they're so cool. Especially when they're slammed, bags, BBS wheels as well. We need to do one of these. I have a feeling Raj has got one sat in his eBay watch list, so watch this space. You can imagine back in the 90s, that's just proper space age, isn't it? For its time.
Did you get one of these?
I would love to get one of these. I got a bit lost, but I found something I like very much. This is the Gen 1 Audi R8. I'm not too sure if it's the V8 or the V10. V8, there you go, look at the back. But more importantly, the wheels. These are possibly some of my favourite Rotoform wheels. These are the HURs, unless I'm wrong, which I often am. These were based on the sort of original Lambo wheels. I think, did you find them on the Gallardo maybe? There's something about the old R8s. I think they're just so much sleeker. Should we go around this way? So this is another simplistic one. We like our simplistic. We like our simplistic builds today. So Z4 BBS RS2s, I believe. Coilovers. Keep it clean. From RS2s to LMs. We've got two S4 B5 S4s, both on BBS LMs, both bagged as well. I think this could be something for Slam Sanctuary Customs at one point. I don't know how much these go for these days. All I know is it's a Ford. How annoying must that be to drive? American cars. Moving on from like the more premium spaces on the grass, this is sort of the free-for-all show and shine paddock area. So there's a lot of cars in here, but this is often, what I think anyway, is where you find some of the best ones, sort of the hidden gems. So let's dive in, have a little look around, see what we can find.
What do you think of this one then, Bing? Took a couple of pictures.
Bit of me.
Yeah?
I nearly bought an S-Class and this is making me regret not doing it. I'd do exactly the same thing, put curtains in the back, maybe not the contraband and the guns, but... This is a bit fat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Liberty Walk OG C63. The proper 63 with the 6.2 litre engine. Liberty Walk. I like the, have you seen the carbon out? It's got like a red tint as well.
Oh.
This is delicious. Possibly the widest Mark 1 you will ever see. Pretty much nothing standard about this. Completely stripped out, racing fuel tank. One map being hand, which is probably about 2.4 normal hands.
Wow. They're 14s.
R888s, that's some serious rubber. Have you seen the size of his snail?
Let's have a look at this now.
That should be illegal. It's a shame he hasn't got this out on the track. This would be good to see. I think my favourite bit about the whole thing is that on the Recaro seats, he's got sort of the centrepiece in tartan. All that GTI heritage. Street Hunters is a brand that is owned by TJ Hunt, the YouTuber in America. So I think this is his own design for the kit.
You're pretty partial to a Supra.
I am pretty partial to a Supra. This is sort of giving me emotions that I shouldn't really be having in the cost of living crisis. Big works wheels. I like how he's done the single exit exhaust as well. It's got to be one of my favourite things about these cars is they come with these from factory. What? Like the F1 style diffuser, yeah, LEDs. But this is wicked. If only we jumped on these when they first came out of work. This could have been, you know, one of our demo cars, but such is life. Ooh. Now, if there's one thing I do not hide, it is my love for GX. I don't think I've seen a bagged XJS before. It makes it feel so much bigger. It's almost like a piece of paper just on the floor, isn't it? Love it. Do you reckon Raj will let us do one of these?
I think so.
I'd happily do one of these. Another NSX on, I think these are the world's favourite wheels, aren't they? They just look good on everything. Are they TE37s?
That's correct. Ding, 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 ding. I had one of these.
Did you?
Yep.
Should have kept it.
Because I think it's turboed now as well. B20 turbo.
I think it's got an iPad for a stereo as well.
I got video of this thing drifting.
Drifting? Where was it drifting? Around the track?
Yes. Let me introduce you to a Donk.
They wrote for RSEs.
Let's have a look. Let's see how big those wheels are.
Well, it's nowhere near as bad as you think.
22s.
26.
26.
This has got
Parachute.
this might go somewhere quite quickly.
Have a look at the front. like the biggest supercharger I've seen in my
have
life.
seen mine. So this is probably one of the showstopper cars here this weekend. So this is the Kyza's, relatively new to him anyway, E36 that he's just had the kit done on, live to a fan. So it's the E36 version of the kit that we have on our E30. That looks great. I like the fact that it's one colour as well. It looks so aggressive, the little canards. Same here. Aggressive. And he's got the all-important F1 style LEDs. Right, these are they 3-piece splits? They are, they're very wide. 18 by 12 and a half on the rear. That is wide. What are they on the front? 10's fronts, 12 and a half's rear. That is aggressive. Outside the Paddock HQ, whatever you call it, we've got this. So this is JP Performance's E36 proper track spec. There are some aspects of this car that are absolutely outrageous. I don't even know where to start, to be honest. We start with the exhaust, the side exit exhaust. They will absolutely blow your ankles off if you're stood anywhere near that when it turns on. The heat that must come out of this on the back seats is ridiculous. So it's on KW suspension, Growthorn wheels. The livery is really cool. Yeah, ridiculous diffuser, wide-bodied, track spec, gotta love it. So that's a brief walk around of Players Classic 2023. Hope it wasn't too dull for you. A few highlights, probably seeing Raj go around the track at about 40 miles an hour. Kyza's car's definitely got to be one of them. And I think that hoonigan Donk as well. That is ridiculous. To be fair, there's so much going on here this year, it's hard to sort of say like, what is the best part. What did you enjoy?
Me?
Yeah, you.
The Donk is pretty sweet.
The Donk, I think everyone's loving the Donk. But yeah, it's so much bigger than it was last year. It's been absolutely amazing. Thanks for sticking around this long if you have. I think there will be a couple more videos on this, probably with Raj and the track car. But until next time, I will see you later.